Stadium for tonight's match between Covenant Day and Providence Day. We're going to start with introducing the senior Chargers. We want to make sure we thank the parents and the players of these 12 student athletes. First up, number 1, Xander Margulis. He is the son of Jennifer and Daniel Margulis. Xander is one of the most technically gifted goalkeepers in our conference and state. His shot stopping and awareness ability is quite incredible. His distribution with his feet is second to none, and Xander has been one of our most consistent performers this season. These are notes from Duds, Dan Dudley. I would say he's also been great on PKs. Next up, number 2, Max Owens. He is the son of Maria and Bryant Owens. Max, has been a pleasure getting to know you and coach you at the varsity level. Above all, I appreciate your daily commitment and desire to myself and the team. Your personality will be missed, and I really appreciate your daily attitude to being positive to your teammates in every situation. Nice words from Coach Dan Dudley. Next up, number 4, Max Michaelson. He is the son of Jill and Martin Michaelson. Max, it has been a pleasure to getting to know you and coach you at the varsity level. Your confidence has come full circle over the past couple of years, and you've really turned into a solid left back for us. Your power and athleticism are clear for all to see. Above all, I appreciate your daily commitment and desire to myself and to the team. Next up is number 5, Hayes Olin. Hayes is the son of Permar and John Olin. Hayes, it has been a pleasure getting to know you and coach and push you over the years. I will truly miss our friendship, banter, and trust on and off the field. Your confidence, technical ability, and competitiveness have been clear to see. This past year, you've shown maturity and leadership in ways I cannot explain. You've really been a pleasure to coach. I know you'll be a steal for any coach at the next level. Hayes is one of the senior captains on the team. Number 6, Jack Sennhauser is next up. He is the son of Rebecca and Bill Sennhauser. Your confidence, athleticism, competitiveness are clear to see. You show maturity and leadership ways I cannot explain, especially coming back from an ACL injury and making the impact you have made is fantastic. You're truly a remarkable young man, and to see how far you've come together from your freshman year. I'll be forever grateful for your commitment and contribution. You showed maturity and leadership in ways I cannot explain. Jack will not be dressing out tonight. He's got a minor injury and won't be able to dress out. Next up, number 7, Andrew Mcallister. He is the son of Rachel and Steve Mcallister. Macca, I realize this season hasn't worked out how we all hoped with your injury. I do appreciate your commitment over the years, and I only hope things are better for you this last season. I want to wish you the best in your next journey. It's been fantastic having you as part of this program. And Max will play a little bit tonight for the first time I don't know if it's the whole season, but certainly since very early this season. Next up, number 9, Griffin Widener, another one of the senior captains. He is the son of Julie and Greg Widener. It has been a pleasure getting to know you and coach you over the years. I will truly miss our friendship, banter, and trust on and off the field. You certainly left your imprint on this team and program for years to come. You should be proud of your leadership and what you accomplished with the group this past year on and off the field. I am so excited for you to continue your career at Hamilton next year. It's the first time I've heard that commitment. That's awesome. Next up, Andrew Newmark, son of Steve Newmark. Congrats on Homecoming King, fully deserved mate. Moppy, it has been a pleasure getting to know you and coach you on varsity. Your personality and attitude is contagious, and I will miss the daily banter about your hair. Your perseverance and commitment are second to none. As you embark on your new chapter, make sure to take those 2 traits along with you. Again, nice words from Coach Dan Dudley. Next up, number 13, Matthew Moore. He is the son of Janine and Jeff Moore. Maddie's been a pleasure getting to know you and coach you over the years. I will truly miss our conversations on and off the field. You certainly left your imprint on this team and program for years to come. You should be proud of your career and what you've accomplished with the group this past year in the field. I hope you have an opportunity to play at the next level. Matthew is the third senior captain. Next up, number 16, Joey Kropp. He's the son of Donna and Frank Kropp. Joey, it's been a pleasure getting to know you and coach you at the varsity level this year. You have a hidden talent and demonstrate your desire daily at practice and games. I appreciate your efforts and commitment this past season. Next up, number 21, Zach Lagas. He is the son of Andrea and Paul Lagas. Zach, it has been a pleasure getting to know you and coach you in varsity. Your personality and attitude is contagious, and I will miss the banter. I appreciate your patience and understanding the season with so many seniors on our team. And last but not least, number 26, Cole Shandlin. He is the son of Stacy and Todd Shandlin. Cole, it has been a pleasure getting to know you and coach you on the varsity level. I appreciate your patience and understanding this past year with the very large roster. I want to commend you for your commitment and dedication every single day. You're a true competitor and always have a smile on your face. And then as a group, Dan Dudley has this to add. You truly are a remarkable group of young men, and I wish you all the very best in whatever career path you may choose, and know that you have made an imprint on this program for younger Charger soccer players for years to come. This group has been with me since day one of taking over the program, and we have a wonderful understanding, respect, and trust within the group. To see this group of seniors clinch our first CISA regular season championship in 10 plus years in 2020 speaks volumes about how far we have come together. For that, we always forever grateful for your commitment and contribution this year. We are not done yet. Again, nice words from Coach Dan Dudley. I think I taught 8 of those 12 seniors. 9 if you count Adam Lawrence on the mic next to me. I guess we have to wait for wrestling senior night to make that comment.
Certainly. Alrighty, so turning into this game, we've got the Covenant Day Lions coming in to take on the Chargers. They played earlier in the season at Covenant Day, in which the Chargers were able to come out with a 3-2 win. Both teams are identical so far in terms of record and in the conference standings, and it should be a close match according to Charger coach Dan Dudley. Griffin Widener, notable for the Chargers as we see Griffin Widener back in the starting lineup tonight. He played for the Chargers on Tuesday in their close loss versus Country Day and put up about 20 minutes in the first half and then a few minutes in the end after they gave up the goal in the second half. But hopefully we should see a lot more of Griffin tonight, and his being the leading scorer for the Chargers, his offensive presence and physicality is a huge key for them. But overall, should be a great game. Good to see some conference matchup, and should be a pretty important game in terms of overall state seeding. So an exciting one to come.
So just as a quick note here on records, the Chargers come into the game with a 6-6 record and 3-4 in the conference, coming off a 1-0 loss to Country Day. Covenant Day is almost an identical record, 6-5-1, 3-4 in the conference as well, and coming off a 3-0 loss to Cannon. Covenant Day has scored 25 goals this year, given up 16. Providence Day has scored 17, given up 13. And ironically, in both cases, the majority of the goals are scored by number 9. So for Covenant Day, Jaden Mackerel has 10 of their 25 goals, and for the Chargers, Griffin Widener has 11 of the 17 goals. Referees for tonight's game in the center, we got MJ Tahini. On the near side, we have Sean Tahini, guessing we're their relatives, and the far side, we have Kyle Mull. So we have David Oliver doing multitasking, announcing, and doing our camera. Let's do our starting lineups next before we tell you anything more. Well, we can finish because, here we go. Number for Covenant Day Lions, number 2, Will Goodling. Number 4, Ethan Haas. Number 5, Noah Rogers. Number 8, Caleb Hilton. Number 9, Jaden Mackerel. Number 10, Drew Bukidis. Number 11, Daniel Wallace. Number 15, Ben Billiard. Number 23, Walker Joyce. Number 24, Hayes Wright. And in goal, number 1, Kessler Forrest. Not sure there's anybody left on this team that I coached a long time ago. Now for the Chargers. Number 4, Max Michaelson. Number 5, Captain Hayes Olin. Number 6, Jack Sennhauser, who's going to go on the field for the starter. Number 7, Andrew Mcallister. Number 9, Griffin Widener, also a captain. Number 10, Andrew Newmark. Number 13, Matthew Moore. Number 16, Joey Kropp. Matthew Moore is the third captain. Number 21, Zach Lagas. Number 26, Cole Shandlin. And in goal, number 1, Xander Margulis. And Jack was introduced, but he's not really dressed. I think Max Owens will go in for him, and so that all 12 seniors will have seen the field very quickly here. Guess you could only start 11 at the 12. All right, now we're going to do our national anthem. All right, we're ready for yet another close conference game. The game the other night was very close, decided by a PK. We in the booth thought it was a questionable call, but a PK for Country Day for a 1-0 loss. So I know the Chargers are eager to make up for that tonight. But again, all these teams in the conference are very even. Even Latin, who's in first in the conference, is not as dominant as they have been some years. So we've got Adam Lawrence on one mic. I'm Ted Dixon, another mic. Emily Dixon will also jump in from time to time on mics. And we will be enjoying this game, we hope. Adam's is producing and talking. David Oliver's filming and talking, or cameraing? What would you say that?
Yeah, he's on camera while also doing the stadium PA announcing using the wireless mic up in the crow's nest camera perch. So should certainly be interesting. And yep, it looks like we have Max Owens and Rex Rokar set to come in off the bench.
Yeah, almost immediately. For Jack and for
Mcallister,
Andrew Mcallister, yep. I hope Live Strong 19, former star, I'm assuming that's former star AP US history student Olivia Widener. Just guessing, Liv, I hope that's you. Hope she got to see the pregame festivities.
Yeah, certainly an interesting formation for the Chargers with some guys out of position just to get all the seniors in the lineup tonight.
Yep. And Jack doesn't even have
cleats or shorts on.
Yeah.
They'll probably just kick it right out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that's the plan here.
Yeah, he does talk to Graham beforehand.
Yep. All right, here's the quick substitution after that opening. It is Olivia. Good to see you, Liv. Sennhauser and Mcallister come out, the two injured seniors. Owens is in, Rokar's in at the back, and so now we have 10 seniors and a junior, and we are on.
All righty.
I'll do a little bit of play-by-play to start, Adam, and then you can take over. Oh, and Graham West has Covenant Day immediately kick it back to Xander Margulis, so lots of good sportsmanship on both sides here. You've coached against Graham West a long time in the past. He's a classy guy. Long punt by Xander. Headed back. I'm not going to get the Covenant Day numbers right away. Rokar fouls somebody. Let's see who that was. Number 9. So that was, I think it's Mackerel. I could be wrong in the pronunciation.
No, it's Mackerel. Well, where is it? Yeah, if I didn't write anything, it's Mackerel.
Free kick from here. Can you see the number on that player, Adam?
Number 8.
Number 8, Caleb Hilton. Hilton goes near side over to Ethan Haas, and Haas does the diagonal cross. Headed out. Is that Shandlin on the header out of there? I think it might have been. Yep. And Matthew Moore is knocked over, and the ball goes out of bounds. What are they calling here? I guess they're calling it a throw. And Matthew Moore tries to go diagonal, looking for Griffin Widener. Michaelson tried to work the far side there, unsuccessfully. The former English pro soccer players in the house in front of us, here to cheer on.
Nice step in by Moore to win the ball for the Chargers.
Oh, we're playing volleyball again. Nice pass off by Griffin. Nice ball through. That was offsides, though. Nice idea by Joey there. Max Owens was just a little bit offsides. This is the time of night when my 60-year-old eyes have a hard time seeing. Adam's being like me, trying to remember to do the clock while doing the announcing. All right, Covenant Day goes outside, goes to sideline. Pressured there by Griffin. Good 1-2 by the Lions. And good pressure. Griffin Widener comes back and wins it on the sideline. Long diagonal looking for Max Owens. Good ball. Good ball, well defended and well played by the goalie. Widener's pressure causes the turnover there. So Griffin played about, what do we think, about 19 minutes the other night?
I think he played about 19 in the first half and then maybe 10 in the second half.
All right, we'll see how he's doing here. All right, first substitution for the Chargers. O&U coming on for Joey Kropp. Joey was playing a little out of position there. I guess that's not technically the first substitution, but first real substitution.
Nice steal on the far side for the Chargers. A fantastic ball into Newmark.
Newmark was there,
in
almost
the
got
box.
off.
Ooh.
Well played by the Chargers. Was that Lagas that almost got on that?
Lagas almost on the ball. He's not typically someone we see out there all the time, but he almost had a chance to make a huge difference early in this one.
You're bugging me.
All right, looks like you got a throw in here.
Michaelson to throw it in. Michaelson seems to take a lot of the Chargers' long throw-ins, but they don't particularly have a specialist for that.
Good steal by the Lions, trying to bring it up, going outside of the sideline. Good 1-2. Back to Walker Joyce. Now going forward, nice step by Rex Rokar. Joyce comes back onto it. Good run. Goes far side. Mackerel made a run in the box, but Chargers are able to step in. Call Shandlin. That's Cole again, I believe. He's played well in the middle so far. This is the first night we've been here that feels like fall.
18
Little-
on the side.
Little bit of briskness in the air.
It's been cloudy all day today.
Nice job keeping the ball in. Cross over here. Shandlin again in the header. It's going to set a career record for headers here in the first couple minutes. Rokar goes outside.
Covenant Day has done a good job holding possession so far in this game. Not much. Chargers haven't spent much time in the ball, but in terms of size, we've seen the Chargers get oversized, typically a lot by many of their opponents.
But not on that play by Rex Rokar.
Not
there.
in that play down there.
Although the referee is
Warning him about that.
Newmark goes back. Long.
Fantastic ball up by
Yeah.
you, just a few steps ahead of Lagas. Will be picked up by Kessler Forrest, the Covenant Day goalkeeper.
I think that's the first one Cole's missed. Maxon's trying to win it.
Nice step by Matthew Moore. Chargers having their first man attack. Nice step on the ball. He'll get a shot off, a little tripped up by the Covenant Day defender.
Was well defended. I don't think Ben Billiard appreciated the play, but it was a great play by Moore.
There was an open man. Zach was open. Matthew wanted the glory.
Yeah, Matthew did seem pretty insistent on shooting there, but I couldn't see passing lanes. Throw in from the side here.
Andrew Newmark.
Newmark battling for it, taken away by the Lions. Nice step in. Oh, nice play by Matthew Moore again. And eventually, yeah, off your foot yells Duds. It was eventually taken away by Drew Bukidis.
Fantastic little touch by Olin there.
Olin back to Widener. Widener turns, goes forward to Olin. Trying to get it back to, okay, it was tried to heel it back to Widener, but well played by the Covenant Day defender. In about a minute here, we'll put Emily on the mic and I'll take a quick break. Expect her to know all the numbers and names by then.
Fantastic move
Nice
by
play,
Widener.
Widener.
He'll get a shot on for the Chargers that'll go wide.
It's interesting, early in this game, Covenant Day was kind of dominating possession, but in the last couple minutes, the Chargers have had much better chances. And that's not because of major substitutions on their part. They made a couple substitutions just because of positioning, but most of the original seniors are still in the field.
It'll be interesting to see how the Charger midfield will play without Sennhauser in the lineup tonight. That's certainly a huge blow to the Chargers not having.
Well played by Hazel. And yeah, Jack is the key holding midfielder for this team. I'm not even sure who will be playing that spot. Almost able to curl that down the sideline, but unsuccessful.
I think we've seen Hayes a little further back than usual. He's been sort of playing the role, but he's staying out on the sides a little more.
All right, we'll let Emily take over on play-by-play here, or color, whichever you guys want to do.
I have to adjust the headphones. Dad's head is a lot bigger than mine.
Alrighty, Covenant Day moving upfield but passing it out of bounds. Looks like Max Michaelson will take the throw in for the Chargers.
Yep. The ref doesn't like that edging up. Wish we'd had him in the game against Country Day.
Thrown into Newmark. The ball ricochet around to Olin, who will play it to the far side.
Great ball.
Over to Owens.
Lagas.
He'll be tripped up with it. No call from the ref there. So Chargers look to play the ball back in the box.
Hayes again, getting it back in.
Another header by Cole Shandlin.
He's been strong back at center back.
Certainly making his mark. Oh, the Covenant Day will streak through the defense. And after not holding a lot of possession at all within the past few minutes, they will get on the board first tonight.
Yep, it was just some awkward defending in that a couple people were a little out of position and lost their man. And they were able to just slot it through. I think that was that's what I think too. I think it was number 9, Jaden Mackerel, who slotted it through nicely to number 10, Drew Bukitis, for that goal in the 29th minute, 28-20.
No adjustments or anything from Coach Dudley, as the Chargers will look to rebound from this one.
Hayes looking forward, long ball. Well defended. Max Owens, Newmark, trying for Lagas, but not quite there. Good step. Hayes found Matthew Moore, who looks up for Griffin Widener, but it wasn't quite what Griffin wanted, and that'll go out of bounds for a goal kick. Yep, it looks like Liam Hedinger will go in the game for the first time, and Joey Groff will go back in. He had been playing out of position at outside back, but he'll likely go in up top where he usually is. Great ball from, and great defense by Rex Rokar. That was Jaden Mackerel again finding Noah Rogers, who flicked it onto himself, but Rokar made that great step to get it back.
Fantastic hustle back from Rokar. He was a solid 5 yards behind Mackerel before catching up.
I didn't see him. He came out of nowhere.
Another step in by Rokar, but this one will make it up the field as Michaelson will step in and get it over to
Well
Owen
done,
Usel.
Owen U. Andrew Newmark battling. Odd spin there, but Michaelson will try to, keeps it in. And sends it up. Zach Lagas running on. Looks for someone in the box, but it was a good defensive step by a number I can't see. There was a pull in the way.
Looking for Max Owens.
Yep. Bit of a reset here for the Chargers, playing back.
Fantastic ball up by Moore to Widener. Take a nice touch, control it on top of the box.
Taking a little too long. He's got 4 people on him. And they'll call that foul on Griffin. Interesting. Again, Griff played Tuesday for about 20 minutes or so, and that was the first time he'd been back for a few weeks. And he's a couple moments he still seemed a bit of a half step behind. In that moment, he just didn't get it off his foot in time before more defenders were cropping up on him. Yeah, Chargers have had a couple chances, but close chances, but they're not getting the shot off. They need to take it sooner.
As we see Liam Hettinger, Andy Chin,
Yep.
Joey Kropf, and missing one, Odell Nazarov coming to the game for the Chargers.
There's Nazarov right there. Oh. Yeah, Nazarov. Ted's over here saying that he thinks Nazarov played his best game of the year last game on Tuesday, and I would agree. Leading scorer got a shot off, but it was blocked by Rokar. Still had it, but Chargers defense took it away, and Max Michelson's bringing it up. Finds Griffin. Nazarov in the center. Joey uses his speed, but ref calls it out of bounds.
I love knowing you guys are there.
Quick hello from Upper School Head and father of Liam Hettinger, Eric Hettinger, who used to coach soccer here once upon a time. Number 8, Caleb Hilton loses it to Matthew Moore. Little spin off his player there with Hilton. Moore still has it, but
interesting free kick now for the Chargers. And a little bit of cheer from the Chargers student section, which is slowly growing. Obviously, with the Providence State being off of school tomorrow, certainly we'll see a decent crowd here to support the Chargers.
Number 9, Griffin Widener. Number 5, Hayes Olin standing over the free kick.
Hazelin and Griffin Widener standing over the free kick. It's a good opportunity for the Chargers, so Griffin shoots, ricochets off the wall. Joey Croft has it. Great touch in. Great move by ONU, still has it. Great play by, I think that was Walker Joyce, number 23, to try to get it up, but Chargers defense recovers. Great head on by you. A little dangerous clear over the front of the 18 there, but cleared it a little bit. Chargers have it back. Adam, feel free to say something. Talk over me.
Nazarov again shooting this one over the bar. That was a common theme for the Chargers on Tuesday night's game, having plenty of shots, but only a few of them actually being on frame.
I'm not even sure I'm calling that a shot, but we'll give it one.
Ted reluctantly gives Nazarov a shot there on the stat sheet. Olin heads it.
So Joey
Croft. Oh, yep.
will beat him in the corner. He'll look to play it up. Touches it over to Moore with a fantastic turn. Shot will be blocked as the Lions look to counterattack. Leading scorer Mackerel will play it into the corner
Up to
for
Walker Joyce. Still has it. Tries to play it back, but Rokar's there. Andy Chen, bring it up the sides, got plenty of space. But Caleb Hilton will take it away. I just couldn't see that number for a second. Lions still have it. Will Goodlane playing it back to Daniel Wallace. Back up. Good step by Michaelson. Up. I think that was more of a pass than a shot, but either way, Margulis comes out and gets it. No worries there. Long punt. Charger throw. Nazarov keeps it in. Looking for Joey, but good step from defense. I think that was number 15, Ben Billiard.
Adam, this
Oh,
potentially is the last home game for these guys, right?
I have no idea.
They don't. You can tell that they can't hear me. I think this may be their last home game. They're away next week, and then it's only if they would. I think the next week is playoffs, so they have to
Oh.
host the playoff game.
we think this is the potentially the last home game, or at least the last home game of the regular season.
Yeah, the Chargers will be on the road next week, and the week after that is the state playoffs. And given the Chargers' record, especially in conference, it'll really depend on their performance the next week and a half to see whether they'll be able to be here at Providence Day for their first-round playoff games. But
Well, do we have any idea how our conference shakes up to the rest of the state in that regard? Because if our conference is pretty high up, they
Well-
might that might influence it as well.
will we see? Last spring, a lot of the sports had the East-West
Oh,
playoff
that's true.
system.
Do we know if they're doing that again?
I have no idea. That'll be a quick search
Oh,
on the
great
NCISA
moves there
website at
by
halftime.
Number 10 and number 9.
The far ref flags for offsides.
Yeah, he flagged for offsides.
The head ref is going to wave that one off.
I mean, it was offsides. Oh, we've got a comment saying that this is indeed the last home game. Griffin apparently confirmed it. All right, we've got a throw in. Adam, are you able to look at a replay of that to see that sort of odd play?
I think the referee called continuation.
No.
He was most certainly offsides, but the referee called a continuation of a foul because the pass itself that would have been offsides was not so much a pass as it was a reaction to being tackled.
Gotcha.
Play
Well,
just resumes.
if they had managed to score on it, I wonder if that had would have really stood or not. I don't like that it would have, but
No sense in continuing on with that, though, as the game continues to move on with Covenant Day possessing the ball
ha.
in Charger territory.
Hayes right, kicking it onto himself. But good defense by Hayes Olin. Rokar will bring it up.
Fantastic footwork. Been really impressed with Rokar and Nazarov for that
Yep.
regards. Footwork so far.
And they've both really stepped up since
Mhm.
thinking about earlier games in the season.
Mhm.
Yeah, for those first couple weeks, Rokar wasn't necessarily the center back
Mhm.
in every game, or at least the whole time, and he's really solidified into that role here.
Yeah, and we saw Nazarov at center back a lot more earlier in the year, but I think moving up into that midfield spot has really helped him by giving him some more space to work
Mhm.
with the ball and moving forward with it.
That'll be a corner for Covenant Day. No, I believe this is indeed the first corner of the game.
We'll see if Covenant Day runs a set play here or just plays the ball
Yep,
in.
they've got someone there for a short, but Nazarov on the header. I mean, not Nazarov. Sorry, Rokar. We were just talking about Nazarov. Joey trying to, and that'll be out. Lions wanted their throw there, but that'll be called a Chargers throw.
Coming into the game for the Chargers, we have Yanni Perulis, who will take the place of ONU.
ONU looks a little shaken up there. He's doesn't have size on his side, so
No.
when the game gets physical, even though he's got speed, he gets a little bit battered.
And we just have
Yeah, it looks like Cole Villegas doing some coaching on the sideline here, another injured player for the Chargers.
looks like we have a little update. Mr. Oliver, who's up on the camera right now, and also doing the PA announcing for the stadium. His wireless microphone has died, so
Oh,
he's going
no.
to change the battery. So if the camera gets zoomed out too much, that's a result of that. That
Oh,
should
my
hopefully be
goodness.
fixed shortly.
Well, let this be both a testament to the dedication of the athletic department and PDS Stream Team especially, or PDSN, PD Sports Network, and also a reminder that we need more people. We would love to have more people working with us so that these kinds of things don't happen. So let us know. Michaelson will keep it. He will not.
For a nice job by Xander to step up and get the ball. He'll throw it up for Michaelson, who's got a little bit of space here.
Coming on fast, number 20, I think that was. I don't know. Nope, because it doesn't look like there is a 20. I'm not sure who it was. Well done by Xander Margulis to avoid a corner there. And a great throw up to Yanni, who'll run onto it and has plenty of space. Oh, too long of a touch, but still goes forward. Rokar looking for Griffin there, but just spins out of bounds. Is Yanni's biggest fan watching? Is Kat Perolis here as well, or is Kat playing a game of her own? We'll have to see. That throw-in will curve out of bounds, and it'll be a Charger throw.
Substitutions in for the Chargers, Max Owens and Charlie Featherston coming into the game.
I know, I had to take a look at the roster too. Give Joey a little break. He's been running all over the field. And Matthew Moore too. Another Charger throw a little farther up. Yanni will move quickly. We saw Griffin do more in the earlier part of the half, but I'd love to see what he can do in these last 11 and a half minutes. Again, he seems to be just a little half step behind since he just came back from injury starting Tuesday, and that will be a corner. Yep. Is it Michaelson going to take it? Yes. Ted puts on the binoculars to make sure we can see every detail here. Great ball in.
Ooh, just wide. Unable to get a head on it is Rokar, I believe.
And it almost fell
Yeah, Griffin was hanging back in the net there a little bit, a little annoyed. But it was a great effort. Great ball in by Michaelson.
Certainly, I think that was exactly where he wanted to put that ball, and multiple Chargers were there ready for it. They just couldn't get their head or foot on the ball to get it in the net.
Goal kick. I'm not sure. Was that a hand? What was that on Charlie Featherston?
Not sure there. Just a little foul. Ref give the Covenant Day the free kick as
Quick
they will
restart.
hold possession.
It was a good look from the Lions, but just too square a ball. Oh.
Griffin Widener will come out after playing over 30 minutes in this one. He'll be replaced by Liam Richards.
And this is Emily Dixon, and I will be giving the microphone headset back to Ted Dixon because I have to leave. Thank you.
Two substitutions on one play there.
Covenant Day will look to move forward with the ball. Nice touch down the line. Get the cross in. That'll be far out of bounds. A goal kick for.
I think they're calling it a corner. Yep, it was deflected. Covenant Day's second corner. In terms of talking about state playoffs, by the way, Carmel Christian is ranked number 4 in the country. They're 11-1-1, but they also, I think, beat Wesleyan in overtime. So those are probably the top 2 seeds for the state right there.
Wesleyan's had a powerhouse program there for quite some time.
Almost curled that in, and Xander Margulis came out and got it. The guy who did the corner kick was insisting that it was in, but nobody else was very impressed.
Nice step by Richards, fresh into the game. Nazarov will just stumble over the ball, unfortunately, there. And Covenant Day moving forward with it now.
When Covenant Day plays Graham West style, it's a lot of 1-2, quick passes, one touch, not a lot of dribbling.
Chargers will play this one up over the head of both Nazarov and the Covenant Day defender, and it'll fall back to the center back. We'll play it back to Forrest.
That was Hedinger on that clear, who's now back playing with Rokar in center defense. Richards almost took that away. That was back to Daniel Wallace, who goes outside. That was going back and forth between Ben Collins and maybe Ben Billiard, but didn't have a number to match with what I thought I saw. So my eyes were playing tricks. Who just checked in there, did you see?
I did not. Oh, Tommy
Moore.
Schumacher.
And I think Matthew Morris back in. Was he out or was he? No.
I don't know. Tommy Schumacher went into left
Definitely
back
went in, yeah.
for Max Michaelson.
I think a couple people went in there.
Also, 22 Evan France came in up top for whomever was up top. Joey did as well.
One of the things you know if you watch Dan Dudley coach is that he plays a lot of players. Last game, every field player that was healthy played, and I think that we may have come close to doing that already in this game. I'm not sure Holden's been in yet. but we're close.
Is Holden down there on the bench? I don't see him down there.
Maybe he's not here. That would account for why he hadn't played yet if he's not here.
Yes. Holden has been one of the coach's first guys off the bench so far this year.
Also a announcer for the PDS stream team when he's not playing soccer.
Or basketball.
Nice quick through ball. That's good distribution. Too good. Oh, that's a beautiful play.
Oh, what a
And great
what
save.
a
Was that-
stop. And then Xander with a fantastic save there.
Is
What
that
a nice
was
stop
that
by the
Prolis
Chargers.
who made that first save? That was Prolis in the goal.
I believe so.
Prolis saved that off the end line.
It'll be a Covenant Day corner kick, but I'm sure the Chargers are more than willing to only walk away with a with conceding a corner kick off of that one.
Nice back post, but good play by Xander. Covenant Day has done a pretty good job on these corners. But as always, Xander's great on distribution.
Counter attack. Richards plays it up the line just a little bit to the right. He looks a little disappointed in himself with that one.
I think this field is just a little bit crowned, but that makes it hard to keep those balls in the sideline. Is that Featherston?
Yep, Featherston winning the ball on the right side here, looking to make a move, but a nice step in by Hayes Wright for the Lions.
Got about 3:22 left in the half. Looks like our clock stopped on our screen. Adam's doing too many things again. That's okay. Usually it's me doing too many things. So Edinger, nice clear up. Headed down. And I call a handball, I think, on Matthew Moore there. 2:55 left in the half. Long attempted diagonal there by Ben Billiard, but goes out of bounds.
Schumacher to throw this one in.
Lions throw, 2:31 left. Anytime Matthew Moore and Griffin Widener have had the ball, they've been surrounded. Play by Yanni. Picked up in a quick throw by Ben Collins, or maybe not. Looked like he was going to do a quick throw. Now he's taking his time. Nice step in by Zolan. Good play there by Liam Richards.
Fantastic ball up by Moore just past Owens.
That was good distribution. Rokar, nice step in there. I think that actually should be an offsides call. Well, it's a nice call for the Chargers on the free kick, but I think Evan France actually ran back from an offsides position to get the original pass.
We'll see on the replay there.
I think we missed it here. We can so we're going to say that it was we'll go with the referee's foul call. Looks like Owen's going to take this since Griffin's not on the field.
Seeing as it's an indirect free kick, I think we have Matthew Moore stepping up. Maybe he'll lay a touch on the ball. Oh,
I think it's direct. I think it's direct. Nice pop up there by Hayes, headed.
Oh! Is it
Is
in?
that Owens on that?
Just over the net, but the Chargers will get a corner kick with 25 seconds left on the clock.
I think that was Max Owens on that shot. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. So the Chargers will look to get this kick in with winning time. The clock will stop at 18 seconds.
Owens is sprinting over to set up and take it.
Oh, the clock will not stop.
Nope.
Flicked it up and just punched out. All in. Ref will call a foul for the pressure on the keeper, and that will end the half. So some good chances for the Chargers there at the end. Unable to capitalize, but a nice swing of events to get momentum and some encouragement before going into the half.
So the half was pretty even. Chargers had 4 shots. Covenant Day had 3. Xander Margulis made 1 save. Yanni Prolis made a save. So 2 saves for the Chargers. Chargers had 1 corner. Covenant Day, actually that was a second corner right at the end there. 2 corners. Covenant Day had 3. Chargers had effectively 3 shots, all of which were saved. All right, we're going to stay on for halftime here because there's also senior recognition here at halftime. While we're waiting for that to get set up, Adam, is there anything else you want to add about the first half?
Not much, just the Chargers playing pretty similarly to their Tuesday loss against Country Day. A lot of battles going on in the midfield, just looking to win the ball and get some more space and some more time on the attacking half. But Chargers certainly getting a few chances here or there and just looking to hopefully capitalize in the second half and equalize this one.
Looks like we have a good student section here. I can't really see well, but now that I'm looking over, it looks like we have a good student section. I like seeing the little brothers sweatshirts in front of us, Parolis and Margulis sitting in front of us. Younger brothers of 2 of the Chargers players.
As we see the parents and cross-country runners head down to the field for their senior night.
As we're getting set up, I think we're going to start with the senior girls. Ben Hovis says that the 4 senior Coach Ben Hovis says that the 4 senior girls have been key members of the team during their cross-country years. All 4 are captains because their teammates look to them for leadership. They watch how these seniors conduct themselves, so these 4 always set the tone. And this is a very strong women's team this year for the Chargers. They have a very, very good chance to win conference and will be competitive at states.
Yeah, certainly. Typically the guys' team is the traditionally more dominant program, obviously with something like 20-plus conference championships in a row. Obviously they took a huge hit with Christian Landis and Coulter Nichols graduating last year, but they're still competitive. But this girls' team this year is very, very good and will be one of, if not the best team in the state. And speaking to some of the members, they certainly have their eyes set on that state title.
Cross-country coaches are Ben Hovis, Maddie Gigler, John Compton, all former students of the announcer speaking right now, Randy Sinkowski and Bianca Bishop. All right, here we go. Welcome to tonight's halftime, where we're going to recognize the girls and boys cross-country seniors for their dedication and commitment to PDS. We also want to thank their parents for their continued support of PDS. We will start with the girls seniors. First up, Tate Arrington. Tate is the daughter of Kimberly and Bert Arrington. This is her second varsity cross-country letter, senior captain in all-conference and all-state last year. I would like to thank Coach Hovis and all my PD coaches and my parents and my sister for all the support, is what Tate has to say. Her sister Carly is also one of the star runners on the cross-country team. Next up, Ashley Horowitz. Ashley is the daughter of Christy and Andy Horowitz. This is her 4th varsity cross-country letter. She's also a senior captain and all-conference in 18, 19, 20, and all-state in 18 and 19. Pretty impressive career. Ashley says, I would like to say thank you to all my coaches for being such a supportive group and never failing to make me smile. Special thanks to Hovis, who've been such an amazing presence in my life, and I'm thankful for everything you have taught me about cross country and life. Lastly, thank you to my parents for always having my best interests at heart. How come she didn't thank her advisor? I wonder who that could be. So congratulations to Ashley. Just had a birthday recently. Next up is Alexandria Pulos. She's the daughter of Wendy and Chris Pulos. This is her 4th varsity cross-country letter, and she's another senior captain. As Andrea says, I would like to thank all my coaches for challenging me during practice and workouts, and a special thank you to Coach Hovis for believing in me even when I didn't. Also, a big thanks to my parents for always being my #1 supporter and cheering me on during races. I love you both. Finally, another PDS Dream Team connection. Senior Mia Streitberger, daughter of Berta and Roman Streitberger. It's her 3rd varsity cross-country letter. She's another senior captain. And she says, thank you to Coach Hovis and the rest of the long-distance coaches for so much support over the years. I'm so grateful for the girls I've met through this team. I like the pink lays that they have on. Sort of a double cross-country / breast cancer awareness lunch or breast month thing. All right, so the seniors and the boys. So the seniors that are here, we're going to start with Garrett Cronk, son of Caroline Weiss and Christopher Cronk. It's Garrett's 4th varsity cross-country letter. He's a senior captain. First, I would like to, this is what Garrett has to say. First, I would like to thank my coaches and parents for their guidance and support throughout the past 3 years. I'd also like to thank my teammates for creating fun and lasting memories together. Alex, I think that's Owen Fix is who's up next. Owen Fix is the son of Christina and Lewis Fix. It's his 4th cross-country letter, and he's also senior captain. Owen says, I'd like to thank my coaches who have pushed me to do my best every year. I'd also like to thank my parents and my sister for supporting and cheering me on during races. 2 more star AP U.S. History students of Mr. Dixon's. And we should mention that there's some other seniors who are not present. Do you want to read off those names?
Yep, so not in attendance tonight, we have Nick Belmas, who is the son of Christy DeHoff and Armando Belmas, who this is the year's his 4th varsity cross-country letter. We also have Stephen Kahn, who is the son of Molly and Kyle Kahn, and this is his 1st varsity cross-country letter. We also have Liam Eustace, the son of Lori and Will Eustace, for his 2nd varsity cross-country letter. David Jones, the son of Mary Ann and David Jones Sr., the 4th varsity cross-country letter, and he's a senior captain this year. And he said, he commented, I would like to thank the coaches for always pushing me past my limits. Even when I may have thought that I couldn't get any better, the coaches would always push me to do better. Cross-country has been a key part of my time at PD, and I couldn't imagine not taking part. We also have Reed Lawton, the son of Kelly and Greg Lawton, earning his 2nd varsity cross-country letter, and Andrew Thomas, the son of Amy and Bill Thomas, earning his 4th varsity cross-country letter. And he says that he would like to thank his coaches for pushing him towards his improvement every year, and he would also like to thank his parents for always coming to the meets and cheering him on.
Excellent. We had several faculty kids in that group. And I don't know how many people have been around long enough to know, but Stephen's uncle, Mark Fader, started our lacrosse program way back in the day. And his son, Jack, coached against us in the state lacrosse finals last year. And then there was something else I wanted to mention, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So the goal in the first half for Covenant Day that makes this a 1-0 game was scored by number 10, Drew Budikis, assisted by Jaden Mackerel. And I'm going to let Adam take over, and I'm going to have to leave. So, Adam, we're going to have you producing scoreboard on the screen and announcing, while David Oliver is doing the mic and the camera. So
very stretched slim.
Yeah,
on
very stretched
staffing.
thin. We definitely need. We're going to do some serious need of recruitment here to get some more people out helping the stream team. We graduated so many star seniors last year from the stream team. We're like our varsity soccer team who
Yes.
graduated a ton of seniors last year and now is graduating a bunch more this year.
So yeah, should be an exciting second half. Unfortunate that Mr. Dixon will not get to see it, but should be a good and important second half, and hopefully the Chargers could come out with a win and find a way to hopefully earn a home playoff game and get another home game here at Overcash Stadium.
Yeah, and I'll be back to broadcast that one, I would hope. Adam, you're in charge. If they lose, I'm blaming you.
Well, were you in charge the first half?
No, Emily was. We'll say
Okay.
Emily was in charge.
So she's on fault.
I think
for that.
I was in charge of the 1-0 loss the other night, though. So we're just hoping that you can bring home the win in the second half here.
Alrighty, so we will be back in about a
10
couple
sec-
minutes.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer they're going to do. All right, I'm signing off. Good luck, Adam.
Alrighty. Alrighty, we have the second half about to get underway. Chargers looking to put most of the lineup that was out there at the end of the half back on the field, with the exception of Griffin Widener, who will be coming back into the game. As Covenant Day will kick this one off. Jane Mackerel with the assist tonight will kick it off from the center. As the Chargers will move up with it, Widener with a nice little play there to earn the corner kick. This ball was rolling out of bounds. He kicked it and deflected it off of. As he deflected it off of number 11, Daniel Wallace. Hayes Zolan down in the corner to take this one. Deflected up in front of goal, cleared out by the Lions. Dangerous ball there as Mackerel will look to play it up. Foul called on number 2, Will Goodling, on Joey Kropf, as Chargers will have a free kick just over the 50-yard line. Rokar, a big name in the Chargers defense, will play this one, and he had a very strong first half. Fantastic ball in just over the head of Matthew Moore, and Joey Kropf, as it is picked up by Kessler Forrest, the Covenant Day goalie. Put it up and over. Nazarov getting a poke on the ball, but it will go back to the Lions. Into the corner. A nice through ball there to Hayes right. But again, cleared away by the Chargers. Chargers earning a goal kick after that one. Little scuffle in the corner.
All right, good luck, Adam. Have a good weekend. Don't reply, because I know you're on the air.
As Margulis will play it up to Hettinger. Hettinger, a sophomore, seeing a lot more playing time as the season goes on. He's been very solid in the back for the Chargers. Has a nice overlapping run by Nazarov, but he'll be just deflected and out for a Charger throw-in. And that'll be out for a Covenant Day goal kick. Out of bounds, the Chargers sideline calling quite loudly for that throw in as the ball will go out for another Charger throw. Michaelson looking to play this one a little faster into Widener. Play it off to Olin, who will take a shot on goal. This one will be just wide, but a very solid shot. Always dangerous to give space there in that part of the field, especially to a well-weathered senior like Hayes Olin. Chargers fighting for the ball in the middle of the field here. Possession will be gained by the Lions. So they will play it out to the outside. Covenant Day player tripped off the ball and then tripped on the ball. Chargers looking to play it up, but there was no one there. We have Griffin Widener playing up top alone at the moment, with most of the Chargers moving back on defense. And fantastic ball by Margulis up to Owens. And down the line to Widener, he just a little bit past him as Kessler will step up and hit the ball in. As Michaelson will play this one up. A little bit of roar from the Chargers student section as a fantastic touch over by Moore just past Nazarov. Fantastic on the ball playing from Covenant Day. That'll be a foul on the Chargers. Free kick taken in. The header is one wide open in the box. Just headed over the box. Margulis was there if it had been on frame, but that one nearly a goal for the Covenant Day as Chargers will work to move this one up following that. Chargers not getting much, not holding much possession, or not having many opportunities with the ball so far this half. Covenant Day has really made some good adjustments from halftime and have had multiple chances so far. Ref will blow a foul on the Chargers. Olin tripped up the Covenant Day player on the ball there. As they will look to play this one in from about the 33-yard line in football of the football field, but looking to get the ball on in the box now. Step in by Rokar, Chargers center back. Fantastic tackle in by Croft, but again, Covenant Day holding possession. Chargers finally winning possession on the throw-in after a few series of deflections. Foul called there. The Chargers attempt falling apart in the corner there as Covenant Day looks to move forward with it. Nice on the ball work from the Lions. Play it over, but just poke it into the box as Margulis will pick it up before it goes out of bounds. Shove headed on by Griffin Widener. Moore will step forward with it. Chargers warming up a few guys on the sideline. Andrew Newmark, Evan France, and Owen Yu warming up, getting ready to come into the game, as it will be a Covenant Day goal kick. A little butting of heads there. Fortunately not a worse collision, as again Chargers unable to hold possession in the middle of the field. Common theme of the second half so far. Interesting call by the referee there, giving the foul on Covenant Day after a 50-50 challenge. Nice touch by Kropp. He'll get it up to Widener. Referee's going to call him offsides. Much to the crowd's chagrin, Widener will be called offsides on that one. He might have been a step offsides looking at the replay, but Chargers not happy. But we do have a little bit of roar from the student section, as Hedinger possesses it in the back for the Chargers. He'll play it over to Michaelson on the wing. Nice ball up to Kropp. Ahead of the defense. Settle back, look to play it in, gets it to Moore, as Nazaroff will get a shot off just wide right of the goal. So some interesting opportunities for the Chargers, starting to hold a little bit more possession with around 25 minutes left in the half. Like I said earlier, Newmark, Owen Yu, and Evan France will enter the game for the Chargers. Evan France certainly undersized in that challenge there, unable to win the ball, but this one will ricochet out for a Charger throw-in. Nice step in by Rokar. Continuing a strong presence in the back today. That'll be up to Newmark, who's unable to win the ball. As this one is played up. This one's played forward, ricocheted up towards Owen Yu. He's got space in the box. A fantastic ball over to Newmark. This one's deflected and just wide of the post. A nice save, but a fantastic chance for the Chargers as they'll earn a corner kick. Certainly some enthusiasm from the sideline. As Michaelson will look to take this corner. Again, a fantastic ball by Widener to start that play off, get the ball in the box. This one will be deflected out for yet another corner kick. This ball will fall all the way into that infamous corner ditch here at Overcash Stadium. As balls start flooding in for this corner kick. And by Michaelson, headed in the air. Chargers unable to get contact on it, but it'll be out for the throw-in. Hedinger playing it up. Ball will eventually fall out for a Charger throw, and Michaelson on the sideline for this one. Interesting series of events as ball we played out and deflected out for a Covenant Day throw, and still on this near side here, right in front of the PD student section. So Chargers will switch the field here up to ONU, who will play it up to Widener, just past the goalie. Interesting call by the ref to call a foul there. Just Griffin playing some physical soccer. This one will be played up. And played up a fantastic ball. ONU just a touch a bit in front of him. This one will fall out for a Providence Day throw-in. Ball ending up in the hands of Kessler, the Covenant Day goalie. Chargers holding a lot more of the possession as the second half moves in. Nice ball by Widener as Evan Frentz has a chance to move forward with it. He'll play it in, just knocked away by Covenant Day defender. Around 17 minutes left in this one. Covenant Day possessing it in their own half. As Moore goes down on that play looking for a foul. He won't get it as play moves on and the ball fouls back to the Charger defense. Nice flick on by Olin. This one will be out for a Providence Day throw-in. As some substitutions for the Lions. Coming out of the game for them is Noah Rogers, and into the game is number 21. Moving up the field with a Widener moving in. Ref calling for a handball. It'll be a Providence Day free kick. 15 minutes left on the clock. This one looking taken by Pulos. Will knock this one upfield. Free kick awarded to the Lions after a challenge by Olin. Zach Lagas entering the game again for the Chargers a little bit ago. The senior not seeing a ton of playing time this year so far, but he had a few meaningful opportunities earlier in this one, as Covenant Day will control the ball just over the halfway line. But a nice step by Newmark will win the Chargers the ball again, playing it up the line for Michaelson, who has no choice but to watch it roll out of bounds for a Covenant Day throw-in. Ball won by Margulis. Played up. As the 3v2, the Chargers playing it into the corner for O&U. Be an offsides call on the Chargers, questionable. Certainly as I don't know if that was offsides. That might have been a foul on the Chargers. Certainly some disdain for the ref growing on the Chargers sideline as they continue to see calls against them. But Margulis will punt this one forward. One by the center by Newmark. This will be played down the line to Lagas. The track runner will make his best run at it, unable to get there, but it'll be kicked out of bounds for a Charger throw and to be taken by Max Michaelson. As Matthew Moore enters the game again for Pulos. Fantastic play over. Nobody's there. Widener with a fantastic ball as Newmark really wanting a foul on that far side. Ref seemingly unwilling to blow the whistle there. It's a nice header by Rokar again. Solid game as this one's won by Moore. He's going to play it forward to Widener, just overhit. But again, an interesting opportunity there for the Chargers. If we see a few more of those in the last 10 minutes and 27 seconds, a goal could be on the room for the Chargers, but Mackerel will move forward with this one. And an interesting little ball there. Margulis coming out to grab the ball. Shot blocked by Hettinger. Move this one forward. Michaelson played down the line. The very speedy Lagas will get up there, nearly making a play on the ball. That'll be knocked out of bounds by Daniel Willis, the Covenant Day center back. Flicked on by Lagas, unable to reach Newmark, but the ball will fall back to Hettinger and the Chargers in their own half. Light foul called on Lagas on Hayes right, so it'll be a Covenant Day corner kick. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock as Willis plays this one up. Controlled by Michaelson, played up the line just out of reach and over the Charger tent. As the ref will stop play for a Covenant Day substitution. Out for a Charger goal kick with about 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Not much time left for the Chargers as that clock keeps ticking, as the Chargers looking to even up this one and hopefully win the game on their senior night. Certainly an important game for state seeding, as this through ball will be played up, just blocked, but Chargers retaining possession, hitting a down the line for ONU, unable to get there. And deflected out for a throw-in in the corner for Covenant Day. Play is stopped in here as it'll be out for a Covenant Day throw-in. Covenant Day milking every second of the clock off as they can, as they've got an interesting opportunity here, dribbling into the box and deflected out for a corner kick as 6 minutes are left, and surely more time will run off before this ball is put back into play. The Chargers have gone over 200 minutes since their last goal in play. Be foul on the Chargers. Margulis will look to play, foul on Covenant Day. Margulis will look to play this one up quickly. Played up, Lagas. Challenge there on both guys. Good no call by the ref, as it will be a Providence Day ball thrown by Max Michaelson. Coach Dudley making the decision to keep Lagas into the game here, looking for that size, physicality, and speed from him. As it'll be a Covenant Day corner kick with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock. Oh, Covenant Day ball won by Mackerel. He will cross it over, and that'll be scored by number 21, Jamin Enleban. Sophomore getting the goal there with 4 minutes and 19 seconds left on the clock. And just like that, Providence Day finds themselves down by 2, searching for a late miracle, for a couple of late miracles here to compete here on their senior night. Ball played in. Chargers now pushing up 6 guys. The long ball played in. Won by Widener and controlled by Andy Chin, who'll play it over to the far side. Crossed in. The ball will fall to Widener on the far side. Looking to work some magic on the ball here. Double team, but that will fall out for a corner kick. Margulis will move up to the halfway mark for this one, as 3 minutes and 45 seconds are left on the clock. Challenge on the keeper, as this will be a foul on the Chargers for their pressure on the goalkeeper. So they will play this one in. Charger free kick. Moore will quickly move to the spot where it's taken, where it was given, and leave it to Olin, who will play it in the box. A fantastic ball over offsides flag on Owen Yu. Again, just a timing issue as more time ticks off the clock, and therefore opportunities fleeting for the Chargers. And Covenant Day making a substitution. Coming out is the goal scorer, number 21. So they continue to milk the clock here with 2 minutes left on the to go. Newmark moving forward with it. He'll play it up to Widener, who will earn the Chargers a corner kick with 1:20 left on the clock. Unfortunate ending here for the Chargers as time begins to run down. Certainly some must-win games next week for them heading into the state tournament. A tough week with that heartbreaker loss against Country Day, as Olin will look to cross this one back in, saved by the goalkeeper Kessler Forrest. And we got about 30 seconds left on the clock. Chargers possessing it in. Some space in the middle for Andy Chin, but he cannot control it. Owen unable to hold the ball now. Covenant Day on counter attack. So that one will be deflected out for a corner kick, and with 5 seconds left on the clock, that'll surely be the game. And a tough week for the Chargers as they lose their third in a row. Second loss at home this week, a very tough loss on their senior night, as they will have to go out and win a couple games next week just to have the chance at having a home playoff game. But some good takeaways from this game for the Chargers. A few chances here or there, just working on possession in the midfield. They should hopefully have Jack Sennhauser back in the lineup next week. As that will be it. Providence Day Sports Network, we will be back live streaming probably field hockey next week. But thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Final score of this one, Providence Day 0, Covenant Day 2. That's all from Overcash Stadium. Have a good night.